Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another tutorial. So in this lesson we are going to carry on with the player health, and I'm going to come here just before the void awake and create of type private enum, and let's give this a naming convention of body temperature effect. And we'll open and close brackets, and we'll come just above that and we'll create of type private. We'll paste in body temperature effect, and let's do that a second time, and on the second time we'll change to an underscore and a lowercase b, and let's get that into the comments. So we'll say defines naming convention for the body temperature effect state. And with that done, let's come inside this enum and we'll create a list of states. Let's call the first one body temperature normal. We'll make that equal to 0, comma. The next one we'll call mild heat effect. Let's make that equal to 1. Next one, major heat effect, equal to 2. Mild cold effect, and we'll make that equal to 3, and finally major cold effect, and we'll make that equal to 4. Remember, no comma on the last one. So let's come after the void update. We'll create a type private enumerator, and we need to give this a naming convention. So let's give it a naming convention of player. Let's say just health temp FSM. We'll open and close brackets. We'll open and close again. So with that in place, let's come to the void start. We'll say start core routine, open and close brackets, close that line off, inside the brackets, little speech marks, and the naming convention of the enumerator we've just created. So let's get that into the comments. So I'll just say start function, and I'll paste that naming convention in between. And then we'll come to the enumerator. So while open bracket true, close bracket, open and close again. Come inside that set of brackets, we'll say switch, open brackets, underscore, the body temperature effect, we'll close brackets, we'll open and close again. And with that in place, in fact, let's create the voids, because that will make things easier. And sorry about that, put that in the wrong place. There we go. Private void. And let's just copy the first naming convention of body temperature normal. We'll open and close brackets, open and close again. Debug.log. Open and close brackets, close that line off. Inside the brackets, little speech marks, and again we'll paste that naming convention in. So let's just copy that void and we'll paste it in 4 more times. And we can just copy the naming conventions from the enum. So the first one, mild heat effect. The next one for major heat effect. And we'll just keep going for mild cold effect. And finally, the last one for the major. So, with those in place now, let's come back to the enumerator. We'll come inside this set of brackets now. And we're going to say case space. And the first one we want is body temperature effect dot body temperature normal. So we'll select that, a full colon this time, to close this case line off, not the normal semicolon. Let's come to the line below, body temperature normal, open and close brackets, close the line off with a semicolon. So we go back to our normal way of closing a line off, break, semicolon again. So again, let's just copy and paste that block in 4 more times. And again, we can just copy and paste from the enum just to ensure we've got all our naming conventions correct and matching. And obviously we need to paste it in both lines. And we're nearly there now for the mild cold effect. And finally for the major one. And we have one last thing to do, which is come after this first close bracket and we say yield return null. And we close the line off, and we can save that off there. And as you can see, our script is now taking shape. So we'll flick between these states based on our body temperature, and we'll pick this up in the very next lesson. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you next time, and until then, as always, bye for now.